we use the ProLink architecture, of course, and I really liked it, to be honest, because it's an all-in-one system. When you compare to other brands, they have the screen of Mark X, for example, control from another brand, this thing from another brand, and this is all bad. So in Daktronics, we have all-in-one architecture. You got everything from Daktronics. You don't need to have something else from another brand, which is very good.
Hello and welcome to the Daktronics Experience Podcast. I'm Justin Oxner here with Matt Anderson. Today we're joined by Alain and Abdelhak.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk a little bit about some things that are going on in Morocco. But before we get started, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and who you work for and what you do?
Okay, no problem. First of all, my name is Abdelhak Kacimi. I spell it right in my language. I work for GoMedia. GoMedia is a distributor and AV professional. So we represent brands in Morocco, like Daktronics. Also, we have a lot of other brands we represent. And actually, further, as I mentioned in the presentation before, we are not just representing brands, but actually we are the brand in Morocco, because we are not a classical distributor that just sell boxes and that's it. No, we give further support and we follow up with the projects from A to Z. So I guess this is a fair introduction for our company.
Yeah, and then what do you do at the company then?
Okay, I'm a project lead engineer.
Okay.
Yeah.
And were you always kind of so you do a lot in audio video type stuff, and we were, just teasing at this before we started. What is your background though? Like, have you always been in that kind of area your whole career?
Yeah, I was in audiovisual and cinema because my studies were in the Higher Institute of Audiovisual and Cinema in Morocco. It's based in Rabat. So I had to work first in cinema, as I mentioned before enough. I worked at some movies with famous directors and famous DOPs. And after that, I was hired in another company. Okay, I worked for them for a bit, and then I'm with GoMedia. So my background was fully audiovisual and cinema, but now I'm in the engineering area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long you been with GoMedia then?
It's like 2 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Had you heard about Daktronics at all prior to GoMedia, or kind of
No, before
I didn't.
know
Cinema doesn't
Daktronics.
usually happen.
Not
right?
from the movies. No.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll throw it over to you, Alain. Can you tell us your role?
Yeah, my role. So Alain Castelbou, yes, in charge for sales in France and Morocco. I joined Daktronics 20 years ago. Will be next month or in 2 months. It will be my 20th anniversary.
Okay.
And I was very happy to meet GoMedia after 20 years. In the last 4 years now, that's 4 years partnership with GoMedia. And as Abdelhak explained, that's really a pleasure we would say a great
Partnership.
And this approach is very specific, and it's very a pleasure to work with a company who can approach a project not only for one brand but for all the topic of audio, and that's a true value for us, because all their partner like Extra that they are all the same standard of quality, and so that for GoMedia it's a true value of pushing and with recommendation and helping with the project description and moving on.
Yeah.
As Alan said, in GoMedia, we don't approach like entrance range of equipment and brands. Our strategy is it's going with higher end products and brands. So we represent in our portfolio just the best of the best, and one of them is Daktronics.
Yeah.
So I guess that's it.
Could you explain a little bit more about Daktronics and their presence in France?
Yeah, so started in 2006, so a long time ago now. And I remember those times where I started showing Daktronics experience, and for to people who doesn't know where Daktronics, and I have to explain the by a kind of image that was do you know where is Daktronics? Do you know about the little house in the prairie? And every French knows about this series. Oh, that's it. So it was a good storytelling about pioneers,
There you go.
Okay. And we want to hear more about some of the things that are going on in Morocco. And there was a recent stadium project, I believe it was in Rabat. Could you tell us about that?
Yeah, it's the stadium, the big stadium of Rabat, which is called the Moulay Abdullah Stadium. This stadium was first built in long time ago, but it was rebuilt to jump from a 3 rating stadium to 5 stars rating stadium, and it's a great pleasure actually to have worked with the Daktronics in that stadium. There's also the athleticism stadium. It's a full sport arena that hosts not just football. There's a lot of sports that can be played there, and it's also scoreboard is Daktronics, and also the perimetric screen.
That's what I was going to ask. It's football, and it's a number of other types of sports that are played in there.
It's track and field. Yeah, you have one stadium is track and field, and the other was the main,
the 5-star one.
Big one. Yeah. Okay.
And as a comment, I would say that one of the big challenge and success from GoMedia on those 2 projects was managing with 2 different main integrators. Very different and very tough from time to time.
Okay.
Yeah, one information to add is that Morocco has won the Guinness record to build the stadium. It was built in 1 year and 8 months, which is a record.
Timeline was awful. We were
the deadline was strict, and we had to deal with it. And as Alain said, there was 2 projects at the same time: the track and field and the big stadium. This one with a different integrator, and the other one is another integrator.
And at the same time.
At the same time, and you should deal with them both.
Yeah. And you came
either
through
we're on front line.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. and you came through and made it work. And I'm going to say there was 2 main screens in Bowl in the bigger stadium that was rebuilt to the 5-star.
Yeah, the bigger stadium has 2 big screens of 220 square meters, and there is some backup screens right down the bigger ones for blind spots, because the bigger screens are headed toward the pitch, so there is seats behind them, so you need to have a screen for those people also.
Yeah.
Right.
So in total there were 4 screens, 4 Daktronics screens. Okay. 2 of dimension of 220 square meters. The other 2 small ones with 28 meters, 28 square meters.
Okay.
Yeah.
And was there something? I think there was something in a press backdrop too. It's
the conference
COB?
room. Yeah, it was a COB NPN 4600, 1.8 millimeter in pixel pitch, 4K.
Was there a different set of requirements for that display versus the in-bowl ones, obviously?
No, actually, to be honest, the conference room charm is the screen, because if we remove the Daktronics, it's gonna look awful, to be honest. Yeah. So Daktronics added a touch, a cherry on the cheesecake.
What was interesting in the Rabat Stadium, because not very common, they decided to go for high definition. So it's 6 mil pixel pitch, and that's not very common. So
that's for the bigger screens, not the
in-bowl screens are all 6 millimeter, all 4.
Yes. Yeah, all 4.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, no, it's kind of good you catch that, because sometimes we see stadiums, they put in main video boards.
Yeah.
And you mentioned the blind spot, excuse me, and sometimes they realize that after a year, and they go, okay, next year now we got to put some over there because we didn't realize we were blocking certain seats.
That's the thing. Now, we first thought about this blind spot, so we figured that's going to cause us a problem if we just put 2 big screens. So that's the cause to add the 2 small ones. At the back. Yeah.
And then with GoMedia, then you mentioned obviously doing more than just a shop, right? You're doing more than giving out. Is it, are you kind of consulting too? Like, do you get involved very early on to help with the design, so you see things like blind spots and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's not just very early, but actually we intervene even if the project didn't begin. You know,
Okay.
we do the prospection first. So we look for projects. We try to create the need of our brands, and we help from A to Z. And when I mean A to Z, the design, okay, at first, the engineering parts and the power, everything. We help in prescriptions with our brands. We follow up. We suggest the good integrators. We also do something that a lot of distributors doesn't do in Morocco is we have a lot of trainings. You know,
Yeah.
we schedule like 4 to 10 trainings a year for our customers, for our integrators, to certify them, to give them the ability to be familiar with our brands, to have the ability to install without any problem. And even so, the customers are certified. We help them. We give them the local support they need, because you know, there is a distance between countries at the end. So if a problem occurs, for example, at night and you need support, we cannot call somebody to come from France or come from United States. So you need to have a local team that's qualified to deal with this kind of technical problems.
Yeah.
And that's what we have in Morocco. So our team is qualified and certified in all the brands we represent. So this shows why I said at the first of this podcast that GoMedia is the brand, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Because we are Daktronics. We are.
There you go.
You're the face
yeah,
of Daktronics.
yeah, we are the face of Daktronics.
Nice.
We call up when things are getting messy. You
Yeah.
know, but we deal with the small problems. We're there.
And we've been talking about stadium projects.
Yeah.
Is that something that GoMedia focuses on, or do you do multiple different applications, like even into corporate spaces? And
No, actually, we do a lot of applications. It's not just stadiums. So
In Mohammed 6.
yeah, Tour Mohammed 6, for example, there's a project there. Also, we have the Tangermet project. There's a screen at the highway there. Also, we have there is an operator in Morocco, a mobile operator called Inouï. It's like TNT here and
Oh, okay.
all that stuff. The room of the president, they have their Daktronics screen. It's an MPN as well. So we approach the AV infrastructure in Morocco. Doesn't matter, it's a stadium, it's a conference room, wherever. Airports, everything. Wherever there's AV,
where you're
GoMedia
gonna
is
be.
involved. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
We
So
are involved.
I wanted to hear the well-roundedness of the applications you can support. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. And personally, is that you too? Are you dedicated to a market? I know you said GoMedia does all these, but do you also take on any project that comes your way, or how do you?
Yeah, of course. I'm always available, you know. I'm always available to deal with projects. Here in GoMedia, we are, in Morocco in general, we have a special gift is that we can work at a lot of projects at the same time. So as I said, there was 2 stadiums building at the same time, different issues, different people to talk with, to communicate with, to proceed with. And it was the same persons to deal with this too. It's not a team dedicated for this one and the other one for the second stadium. No, it's the same team. We are working in this, and also you get a call from another project from another city. You can go back the next day and work in that project also without any problem. For example, now we have a project in Ben Guerir. It's gonna become the biggest university in the world.
Okay.
But you know that, and we are working there on a project. Yeah, so we are trying to prescript with them the next rooms because the classrooms they're gonna have their new fully integrated the classrooms. So we're trying also to put their Daktronics
wow.
as a reference. Yeah. That's it. So
No, that's really amazing. In 4 years, the story between this partnership between GoMedia and how it becomes already. It's GoMedia is very new as distributor, but as mentioned, they are now recognized as not only a distributor, but
we are the next level. To be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, we are the
that's
next
truly
level.
for me.
Yeah.
That's
It's very helpful, right?
very helpful, and any integrator trying to bypass GoMedia, saying, okay, we don't need distributor, go direct, and go, and they have proven it by.
we
and
proved this.
Now we can
this
say
is,
they are recognized on their market to be the main entrance point.
Yeah, and this is our value because, as I said, the classical distributor just tries to sell and stop. So when I give you the boxes, you bought them from me, my job is done. So deal with your problems and
After
call
it's
whatever you
installed, they're
want.
out.
Yeah. So because of these problems, integrators try to bypass distributors and contact directly the marks and the brands. But here in GoMedia, we don't do that.
Yeah.
You're there with
So,
that.
yeah, you're
technical
there with that,
support.
yeah.
I say you already talked about the importance of it for when just being within the country to be able to help whenever
Yeah.
problems arise.
Oh
right?
yeah,
Instead of
being
just
local.
saying,
Yes.
no, I already sold it to you. I'm out. I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah.
And being on site, like with two projects at the same time, right next to each other, and making sure everything came together on time with those timelines you were talking about.
Yeah.
It kind of shows that you can do it too. You say you're next level, but you proved it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For example, the commissioning for these screens was asked to be in one week.
Oh, wow.
So they
a
called
lot
you.
of checking.
We are hardly Daktronics on those two projects hardly didn't need true project management on site. It was only supervision. So our technician was supervising the installation, but GoMedia was
we were managing
acting
the
really
projects
as
with the
PM,
Daktronics
local
supervision.
PM.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how was that working with it? Help a little bit on that side, right? I mean, you got plenty of things you were trying to worry about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then even like talking about, so the one was renovated to get the 5-star. The other stadium next to it, the track and field one, was that also a renovation too, or was that brand new?
No, it was brand new because
brand new.
the both of the first it was just one stadium. It was called the Moulay Abdullah Stadium.
Okay.
This one was rebuilt into the big one, 70,000 seats to 5 stars, and they built another one, track and field,
Okay.
for the other sports. So
Yeah.
it's one next to the other.
And we were talking about the displays a little bit, so I'm kind of curious then too, right? So there's obviously a lot of work to be done with the control systems behind these displays. And
Yeah,
so you're
totally.
dealing with,
Yeah.
excuse me, you're dealing with having to renovate maybe an existing control room,
Yeah.
and then also building a brand new one. Maybe can you talk a little bit about how is the control room working back and forth, or what did that look like?
Yeah, actually, we used the ProLink architecture, of course, and I really liked it, as to be honest, because it's an all-in-one system. When you compare to other brands, they have the screen of Mark X, for example, control from another brand, this thing from another brand, and this is all bad. So in Daktronics, we have all-in-one architecture. You got everything from Daktronics. You don't need to have something else from another brand, which is very good.
Yeah.
And it helps you to bypass a very bad problem which occurs in the stadiums of high scale, for example, the Dortmund Stadium or all of that stuff. You have 2 displays, for example, and you are showing, for example, a color of yellow, and the yellow on the left side is not the yellow on the right side. You cannot match between them because the process is different, the screen is different.
Oh.
So with Daktronics, you bypass this problem because you have one architecture that leads and manage all the screens. And also the depth of the colors is very good. This is one of the arguments that helps us win the projects and convince the client to change. Because as I said first, it was prescripted with another brand, and to change that, Daktronics helped us, of course, because it has a very hard argumental keys.
Yeah.
As I said, the depth of the colors, talking about 22 bits in every color, RGB, which is a very important argument. Also, to have an all-in-one solution, you can monitor everything from one device. Other brands cannot provide this, so it was actually good. Yeah, and as I said, the ProLink, we have their our primary system and a backup system. So we have 2 controllers. Yeah, and we have there also 2 DMPs, so 2 media players. Primary and backup with the same logic.
Yep.
and we're managing all the 4 screens at the same time. So we have the show control.
Okay.
Yeah, we have the show control there. So the display studio and all the programs there,
Nice.
and also the all sports. So we have a scoring system. Yeah.
How was it like getting those up and running? I mean, for like training purposes, right? It's got to be nice to have a easy to use kind of software when you're doing two different.
Well,
stages.
actually, for the moment, we are taking charge of that. So there
Okay.
isn't someone.
Every
especially-
game, Abdelhak
Yeah.
is in the control
You're in
room.
there producing.
Yeah, and they're
Okay.
operating the system
Yeah.
every day. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
So
Just as I mentioned, that we have a true plan in Morocco to build a control expertise from GoMedia and train freelancers and to have and to develop the knowledge and the Daktronics experience.
yeah, so we are planning
future.
to dominate the market.
There you go.
Have a lot of Daktronics in
It's
there.
a true differentiator, I believe, the control.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you have
Whole
Daktronics
package,
screens, you have another. You will need another operators. I can't do everything on my own, you know.
Yeah.
So as Alan said, we are planning to have some trainings for freelancers, companies that wants to have a training for the show control system and all of that. So that's it.
Yeah.
So it sounds like this big great project that's kind of come through is giving you some momentum into
Yeah.
other projects. Are you excited for what's on the
Very
horizon? there?
excited. Future.
Yeah, actually, we have some great surprises coming.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll see. Yeah.
We'll keep our eyes out for those.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it.
So I don't know if you're being Brookings again next time, but we'll have to do another podcast.
Yeah.
Maybe in Morocco.
It will be in
why
Morocco,
not?
yeah.
We plus, I mean, with your background in cinema and large movie stuff, I mean, if you say the display's color depth and everything
Yeah.
looks good, then that's
Yeah.
like, I mean, there's different. Like we have
Yep.
trained eyes a little bit for LED displays, but it's just kind of interesting hearing you from like a big time movie production cinema
Yeah,
to
totally.
kind of come into LED space
Yeah.
right now a little bit and seeing
Yeah.
the difference in that. But
Yeah, that's actually impressive from a neutral point of view. I'm not saying this because I work in GoMedia or because I'm presenting Daktronics, but to be honest, it's amazing actually when talking about the color depth and the quality and everything. It's kind of amazing.
yeah. And are you a big sports fan too then? Or
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm a big sports
Okay.
fan. Actually. Yeah.
That helps
Nice,
a little
nice.
bit, especially if you're going to be there helping out at the stadium.
If you have any question about streaming a game,
we got him.
right there.
We'll
I'm
ask
here.
you. Yeah, we'll
Of
follow
course.
up afterwards.
This is a question we weren't sure the other day about though. So have the stadiums opened? Have they been having games in them yet, or is it
Yeah,
okay?
yes.
Oh
so
yeah, both. Yeah.
so
both
okay,
of them.
how's the
The-
feedback been since like if you think of the first game that was played, how did that go?
It went viral actually. Everything was good.
Okay.
Superb. I'll just give you an example. There's an emission that was made in Italy, and they were comparing the San Siro, which is a very, very big stadium and it's a great stadium, to the in Italy to the Moulay Abdullah Stadium, and they were impressed.
Okay.
Yeah, and actually the stadium was put in test because the days of the AFCON, the African Cup, that it was a lot of rain in that moment. Yeah,
Okay.
but the stadium managed to hold up and to
Still made it.
Yeah, still made it without any problem. Yeah,
That's great to hear. Yeah. I guess
it also get voted the stadium of the year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it welcomed. How do you say? Welcome the final Cup of Africa, the Nation Cup.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
the AFCON, the African Cup, the final was played there.
Oh wow.
It's got to be really exciting seeing it come from the full renovation and then hosting
Yeah.
such a big event, right?
Yeah. If you have some.
As I said, it's the only stadium in Africa that's FIFA homologated.
Okay.
Yeah, so to get the FIFA certification for a 5-star stadium,
That's a big
it's
deal.
not easy.
It's not
Yeah,
easy.
it's not
I bet.
easy, to be honest. Yeah, it requires a
many
lot of
projects
visits.
ongoing.
Yeah. And yeah, we are working on many projects to make a lot of stadiums get that certification. You know,
The more the merrier.
Yeah.
Morocco and Spain are competing for the next 20
2030 final. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So of the final, but all the other stadiums, so on many, maybe at least three actual stadium that have been in use for the Cup des Nations. of nations will be rebuilt in the same way that Rabat Stadium.
Our surprise is gonna compete in the final of the 2030.
We'll keep our eyes out for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks for that.
It sounds like all those other stadiums are kind of going to be built on the shoulders of what you've completed here already. It's like, well, use that as the standard.
Fingers, the pioneers.
totally.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
do you, and so you've been with GoMedia 2 years. This is a silly question. Is this your first time to South Dakota? Coming back with us?
Good one.
Well, to be honest, it's my
Yeah, it
first
is.
time.
Okay,
Yeah.
weird. I just shot in the dark there. What are your thoughts been here? I mean, you're here for International Partner Conference Week that
Yeah.
we have. What are your thoughts? I mean, being here, kind of seeing the corporate headquarters and different things going on. What are your impressions like?
Actually, I was impressed about the factory tour. I saw there how the screens are built and all the tests made. I saw there an engineer. I forgot his name, but he
We
is
got lots
awesome.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that the thing that impressed me more is that the emission chamber that's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. To test all of the EMC certification stuff and radioactive things, frequencies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making sure it doesn't mess with
Yeah.
phones or anything.
Yeah.
That EMI chamber, electromagnetic interference. Yeah.
Yeah. it
To
was
make
very-
sure that we're not conflicting with those emergency communications.
yeah.
Kind
Kind
of
important, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else stand out from this week of sessions or that you got excited to hear about while you were here?
The IPC has been good. Also, the United States. This is my first time here.
Oh, in the United
It's,
States in general.
Yeah, in the
Okay.
United States in general. It's a very beautiful country, to be honest. And really like it here in South Dakota, Brookings, small city, all that stuff. And so, it was a good tour.
Good.
Yeah,
That's
appreciate
awesome.
it. Yeah.
It's been great to have you here, and I want to thank you both
Yeah.
for coming and talking to us about
You're welcome.
GoMedia and
Yeah.
big, awesome, exciting projects.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you too.
Thank you too.
for hosting us and for everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah. See you next year in Morocco.
There we go.
Thank you. Yeah.